And hey, we are live. I'm your host, Noel Clubb, here on the Clubb Tracks TV show. And welcome to Spanglish Sports World Network on Zingo TV, channel 250. Please remember to download the Zingo TV app from respective iOS and Android app stores, as the app is absolutely free. And while you download, please make sure to rate and leave us a comment because we always want to hear from you folks. We sure do. Zingo TV is also available on Google Chromecast, Amazon Fire, and Fire TV sticks. Roku and Roku sticks are also available on all smart TVs from 2016 forward, folks? Well, good evening. Thanks for all the viewers watching the show around the world. Thanks for joining us here on your Sunday evening. All right, let's get right to it, with our special guests here on the show. So they are an American prog rock metal twins. We released a second album, which is called Realms. Please welcome Jessica and Jackie of Dianthus to the show. Please welcome. Good evening, ladies. How you doing?
Doing great.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Awesome. Yeah, excited to be here.
Excellent. So, we were talking about before the show. So, you girls are from was it Riverside, California?
That's correct. Yeah, Riverside.
Yeah. So, born and raised there.
Yeah, born and raised. Yeah. Yep. Our whole life.
Oh, very good.
Yep. Yes. Love Riverside.
Oh, beautiful. Yes, it's good. Very cool. Obviously, a beautiful state and a very nice place to grow up out of. So, very cool. But that's when I got to go to the very beginning with you two ladies. What was your first exposure to music? Who was your first musical influences that kind of got you inspired to play music? Who were those artists, those bands that kind of captivated your attention?
Yeah. Well, if we take it way back from when
Yeah.
we first were introduced to music, it was when our neighbor next door was actually moving, and he gave us his piano, and so we were age 7, I think, and that was the very first start of everything. And we were kind of just banging away on the piano keys, not really knowing what we're doing. And our mom signed us up for lessons after that, and the ball just kept rolling after that.
A lot of rock bands inspire this. Yeah. Once we picked up drums and guitar.
So piano was first for you two girls, right? Piano was
Piano
first.
was first. Yeah. And we didn't have much inspiration, like figures, like doing piano. Like we didn't know who Beethoven was at first because we were only 7, of course.
Yeah.
But once we got into like a rock school, like we were able to get into bands like Van Halen, Heart. Yeah, those are big ones.
Pat Benatar, even lots of female fronted rock bands that were brand new to us at the time.
Right.
So yeah.
What other bands have we listened to?
Well, hard rock or metal?
Yeah, hard rock bands. Yeah, I'm trying to think when we were in the rock school. So,
well, we heard Metallica for the first time, so that was a big eye opener there. And that was the first time we really heard like a heavy rock band, and we were introduced to metal for the first time with melody in it, and that harsher vocal with some grit in it. So yeah, after that, they were kind of like the gateway band to us to discover more artists. So
yeah, definitely.
So
Metallica and stuff. Yep.
So, Noel is having audio issues.
Okay.
Let's Noel, check your audio.
Yeah, I think you're on mute for a second.
So,
yeah, cut out for just a short while.
If you had to look at bands, women rock bands, who would you say is your major influence?
Oh, man, there's a lot. So yeah, it's hard for us to pinpoint one, but I think if we're to pinpoint one female fronted band, maybe it would probably be like Heart or something.
Yeah,
right?
I was thinking Heart too, because that was the very first. Oh, hello, Mark. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
I would say Heart because the sisters, that synergy that they had, and the vocals, the harmonies. That was the beginning of everything.
Yes.
So,
yeah, they're legendary. So.
So, Noel? Nope, not yet.
Oh, no audio, yeah.
Log in and log out, Noel.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Noel. Not yet. Okay.
It's okay. We'll work through it.
For sure.
What drove you to this, to heavy metal? Because it's not usual that, especially in California, California is not known for its hard rock, really. What drove two girls from Riverside into heavy metal?
Right.
Yeah. I think it was just the challenge of the instruments. So yeah,
It was
once
fun,
we
fun to play.
yeah, once we picked up our instruments and we had that calling, like just the challenge of it, the sound and the way that you can actually, unleash your emotion and aggression into the sound of metal. That's what really drove us.
For sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, give us the confidence for sure. Like
Mhm.
for me, like playing piano, it's like it's more of a reserved kind of instrument in a way. And then playing drums, it's like I was able to kind of get a little out there and have fun.
Unleash.
Unleash, yeah. Hmm.
You guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, wait. Woohoo, thank
Yeah.
God.
Okay. You're
Awesome.
back. You're back.
It's a tough show already, man. A lot of casualties already. My God.
I know.
It's all good.
We're working through it, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, at
awesome.
least you two are good. Yeah, the two hosts are
Yeah.
having a tough time getting on the show and staying on the show. Anyway,
Oh, that's good.
moving
Glad we
on.
figured it out.
No worries.
This makes it more interesting for a live show. That's all. That's all.
It does.
It
Yeah.
does, yeah.
So
Very
yeah,
cool.
going back to what you were talking about earlier about you girls were playing piano when you first got started. So when did the drums come to play, and when did the guitars come to play for you two?
Oh, it was probably at the
Mhm.
same time actually, because yeah, we
Really?
started piano at the same age, and then we kind of naturally progressed into the rock instruments at the same time. So
Mhm.
yeah, we picked up drums and guitar like around age 12, I believe.
Mhm.
Age
So we're
12.
like
Ah.
yeah, like middle school age, and that
Yeah.
was fun. So
Mhm.
yeah, age
Now,
12.
the like, formal lessons, it comes to playing drums, guitar. Do you guys kind of pick it up on your own? Like, how did that work out for you two?
It
Yes.
was kind of laid back. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
little mixture of yeah, formal lessons and kind of self teaching as well, because the basics. They teach you the basics in formal lessons, and once you
Mhm.
know the rules, you can kind of break them, right? So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
got
Yeah.
into our own style. So
Which
yeah,
Yeah.
is sheer
Crash.
rock and roll right there. Yeah, exactly.
Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
So it comes to like we kind of fast forward a little bit as far as you two now playing guitar and drums. So when the whole like a live experience for the two of you happened, how old are you then?
I'd probably say the same age. So like maybe
12?
like 12 or
Really?
13. Yeah.
We were thrown on
Wow.
stage for
Yeah.
it was
The
open mics, right?
yeah, it was open mics. Yeah. Basically how any new musician starts. You play those open mics, those small club shows.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Well,
we were
actually, let you
playing
in at
cover
12
songs.
years old. They actually let you in when you were 12 years old and play.
And
Oh,
it was just the small community. No,
community.
not actually
Okay,
like
okay.
like in the restaurants and venues. Like it was more of like the actual school academy. So they had like
Yeah.
a band room
Ah,
and stuff. So
Right.
the parents and their
so
kids
it's
would
more
all come
PG by
watch.
then. Okay,
More
cool.
Yeah,
more
definitely
PG.
PG.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right. Trying to think back to like what we were able to do back then.
yeah, yeah.
but but yeah, it was the open mic. So that was the first time we actually like stepped on the stage and actually played together in a band, a musical setting.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
remember the nerves.
Interesting. Wow, it's just so young. I guess I mean it's just really for
Hmm.
me. It's just hard to fathom it. 'Cause I played drums myself, piano when I was young, very young too.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I
Yeah.
would have thought like 12 years old, I'd be starting a band and
Yeah,
playing
it's like
the
a huge
local
jump.
open mics. And, yeah,
Yeah.
that's very, very at that age, especially like in your case, that's really awesome. That's really courageous, and that's really huge to make that huge step forward like that.
Yeah, we
Thank
had
you.
each other, so it wasn't as scary as if you were by
It's
yourself.
by
But
yourself, right?
we're
Right.
still
Hmm.
very. I remember the butterflies, but once you're up there, kind of it goes away. If
Hmm.
if that
Yeah,
is your calling, it's just like it's natural to have butterflies, but you get in
Hmm.
that zone.
Yeah.
yeah. I
So
hear that
true.
completely. Now, when
Hmm.
you guys got going, did you have a band established behind you? How did that all work out with your backup lineup? Was that kind of a
Oh
changing thing
yeah.
as the time went on? Did it start off being the same musicians and kind of evolve together? How
Mhm.
did that all kind of unfold?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like ever changing. Yeah, because
Ever
we
changing.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. And it was actually a good thing too that we were used to working with so much different personalities and different
Hmm.
talents here and there. So
Yeah.
yeah, all that variety. It was because as each band session happened, we'd get thrown new members and stuff. But once we got kind of graduated from the the rock school thing, we actually experimented a lot with different people. So
Yeah. And
yeah.
I think we've gotten to a place where we have really good players right now.
Hmm.
So yeah, the guys we've been playing live shows with at the moment, we've known them for over 2 years. So, we
Yeah, so
know
they're more established
their
together,
talents
basically.
were
Yeah.
established. So
They
great
have
Yeah.
the
to have them.
chemistry together too. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
No,
Hmm.
that's a
Very good.
great thing to have in place for sure. So I should go
Yeah.
back to your name, Dianthus. Where did that name derive from? What's the inspiration behind that name for you two?
Yeah, we always wanted a name that was just very simple, like, simple, easy to remember, like Metallica, Evanescence, just one
Yeah.
word in it. So
Yeah,
yeah, we like Dianthus, and actually, yeah, a Dianthus is a type of flower, so
that's
it's got
right.
that feminine
Uh-huh.
aspect to it, and we're female fronted and backed.
It
So
sounds pretty metal too. That's what I liked
uh-huh.
about it. I was like Dianthus, and she knew it was a flower, and I didn't know at the time. So I was like, is that like Atlantis, or is that some kind of like fictional,
Precious
like
stone.
yeah, but yeah, it's very good for us.
Even
It
better
really
than Atlantis. Yeah.
yeah. Uh-huh. Oh yeah, do you say Visions of Atlantis? I
Sorry.
there's a band called that. So
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
they're great
exactly.
too.
it's cool. We should tour.
Yeah, cool, cool, cool. So when you guys got going and they got the name started, you had their first record that came out. Now, how did that
Hmm.
first record unfold? How did that first record basically come out? Was it you get this guys discovered by somebody? Was this you two just thinking, let's get something out there and release it and see what kind of happens? What happened in the first record?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was our first album, that we ever wrote. So it was our debut. So we had lots of different ideas that we've had for a couple months at the time or years even. And
Hmm.
all those songs kind of just pieced themselves together, and the whole recording process actually was really quick. It was recorded in just 3 months.
Right.
So yeah, we had lots of ideas packed into one, and you can kind of tell because when you listen to that record, there's lots of mood swings, there's lots of ups and
Yeah.
downs
It's very
and
fast paced too.
fast pace. Yeah, no click track on that record actually.
Oh, is that
I
right? Oh,
know.
very good.
Yeah,
Very good.
we
No click
recorded
track.
together actually. Like, yeah, the
Uh-huh.
click thing at the time I didn't have all the tempo maps ready, so they just threw me in the room with Jackie and were like, just record the songs.
Yeah.
So it has that raw kind of vibe.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun though. Yeah, you can tell we kind of grew from that point
That
to
first
realms.
experience.
Yeah.
Totally.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's really quite exceptional to do to be able to do drum tracks without the tracking the so we're
The
lots of
click.
words here for a second.
Metronome.
The click
Yeah,
track.
there's all the terms for that. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
yeah, I
it's
know how important it is that be always be on the same spot on every, especially in the beginning on your first record. To be right
oh I
on
know.
point.
Hmm.
Especially the
Yeah.
producer, they're always expecting so much in those terms. So that's actually really impressive. You actually went past that and moved
Right.
Thank
forward
you.
from that.
A lot of bands recorded raw like that too. So yeah, it worked for us at the time.
Well,
Hmm.
even Nirvana had click track on their first record.
Oh,
Believe it or
yeah, I
not,
Wow.
did
Dave Grohl had a click track. He was actually told about by the producer. What's
okay.
his name there? Was it Butch Vig?
Right.
He was one
Okay.
that said, "No, we should click track on these tracks here."
Oh
Which
my
I always
goodness.
thought,
Yeah.
wow, like I never would have thought that either, because he's
Yeah,
such
you
a
wouldn't
phenomenal
know
drummer,
because yeah, Dave was just such an animal, and it feels
such a
natural. So
monster. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's
yeah,
such a monster in the drums. So powerful, so thunderous.
Yeah, that's
yes,
amazing
that's
though.
cool. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I can ask you two comes because I'm a drummer too, and you're a
Mhm.
drummer. So who's your favorite drummers? Like top three drummers in your whole experience of being a musician, being a drummer. Who was your top three for you?
Oh, top three. Yeah, so they're kind of all over the place, but
Hmm.
I
That's
really
all
love.
better.
Yeah, yeah, it has to be right to be creative. So,
Yeah.
number one is probably Neil Peart, of course,
Oh, of
from
course,
Rush.
yeah.
Yes, he's so musical, so melodic on the kit. And then
Hmm.
second drummer probably be Mario Duplantier from
Yeah,
Gojira. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he's a total beast.
he's great.
Very good modern metal drummer.
Hmm.
The third one would be Pat Torpey from Mr. Big. Yeah,
Oh, is that
he's
right? Interesting.
yeah,
Yeah.
I really
The
like his
rock and roll.
approach. Yeah, very laid back and yeah, the drums really kind of sing. So
Hmm.
yeah,
You sure can. You sure can, sir. Very true. Now, how about
It
yes.
you for
is.
guitar? Who's your top three guitarists of all time for you growing up?
Um, yeah, yeah. I feel like they're ever changing too. That word.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
But
true. It's a changing list. I totally agree with that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But as far as like guitar players, though, I find myself looking up to a lot of singing guitar players
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's just natural to see how they can engage the crowd while still playing guitar at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'd probably obviously James Hetfield from Metallica. That's number one for everybody pretty much,
Hmm.
even if you don't sing and play guitar. But
Yeah.
yeah, second would be Alexi Lyo from Children of Bodom,
Hmm.
melodic metal band, and Joe Duplantier from Gojira as
Yeah.
well.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
lots
Yeah.
of energy. They're so good at like shredding at the same time and singing, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
So I look up to players like that.
No, interesting list there you got there.
Thank
For
you.
me, when I hear your music, I do think of Evanescence, and I actually do think of two sometimes. I think of Royal Blood.
Oh,
Why do I
Royal
think that?
Blood.
Because I think I always see you two on the videos, the drummer, the
Yeah.
guitarist together doing your thing. But you actually do remind me a little
Aw.
bit of Royal Bloods, a little bit. Actually, you really do.
Oh, thank you.
That's a
Which
yeah.
is
That's a
pretty
huge
powerful. It's pretty pretty
compliment.
powerful for two
Yeah,
for two
they're
people.
great.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah, those guys are epic. Like, and we've watched their live streams and their live shows. Like they're
Mm-hmm.
just like really commanding the crowd, just the two of them. So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's great to
that
see.
means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, very welcome, very welcome. But I say when even the Evanescence, you have that kind of you kind of a look. Can be sometimes kind of in your videos. It has a very kind of mystical kind of a look and a bit of a
Mm-hmm.
metal thing going on, obviously, because that's what you're
Yeah.
doing. But I
Thank
do
you.
like the look you guys kind of presenting in your
Hmm.
videos, especially off the new record Realms. It's
Oh yeah.
very very like oh yes, it's very kind of captivating. Like you're kind of just drawn right into the videos. It's very
Oh
well done.
totally.
you.
So
Thank
Thank you.
who?
you.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very welcome. So
Awesome.
who are you guys involved with the video making process at all? Like how does that work? Comes to making the videos?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We definitely have our hands in like the vision process for sure, because we want that to definitely be similar and reminiscent of the album. So yeah, with all the videos we put out, we want to make sure it has that kind of mystical kind of fantasy vibe too, because
Yeah,
we really yeah, we really believe in the whole character thing. Like
Yeah.
being in the band, you want to take people away to that special place,
absolutely.
that different world. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Not just with the music, but like the vision too,
The
because
visual, yeah,
you have those two together, it really tells the story. So
I
yeah, I
agree.
think it's important, especially nowadays, because everybody's on their phone. You gotta get their attention in like 2 seconds sometimes. So it's
yeah. I
I
mean,
gotta
it's always been
that.
part of the scene in music for decades, but you're right. Now the attention span of people is like that much shorter now, right? So you're
Right.
right. You
Yes.
have to be really captivating to just grab hold of their attention and hold on as long as you can, just to be
Yeah.
unique and
Yeah.
different. So you would stand out and get more a longer a longer view on
Yes.
your video.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Right.
all visual yeah, content now, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go back
Important.
to songwriting process for you two. Like how what is it like to for as you two collaborate? What does songwriting look for you two? You guys are you kind of work together on a one has like lyrical content, one has musical ideas, it just kind of comes together as one. Like how does it work for you two? Comes to writing
Yeah,
Yeah.
songs.
it's different every time, huh?
Pretty
It's just
much, but we kind of have a good system going.
we do, yeah.
Yeah, especially for the last record Realms. As far as going back to inspirations like Neil Peart
Mhm.
from
Mm-hmm.
Rush, Jessica, she really loves coming up with all the lyrics, most of the lyrics. But I'm the one that kind of goes through them and reorganizes them,
Yeah.
because she has a lot of ideas.
I
And
have a huge notebook, and I just kind of write down concepts like for
mhm,
the songs and stuff. And it usually starts with like drums, and then
yeah,
Jackie's
Okay.
the melodic side. So rhythm
hmm
is always first, I think,
Rhythms
and then
first. Interesting.
rhythms
and then
first.
melody happens. So yeah.
Yes,
Interesting.
so we kind of work that way.
That's so cool
Exactly.
about this show. Like I get to meet all these different bands, artists, and hear about how they write songs. And everyone
Hmm.
has their own style. It's quite unique to their own. But I've never
Yeah.
heard
Uh-huh.
this one comment where it's, you have you kind of start the rhythm first, the drums first. It doesn't come very often, but it does come up, I should say, but not as often. That's very
Yeah.
cool. That's very
It's
Yeah.
like
cool.
the backbone. I think it's like the backbone. Like it kind of
Uh-huh.
helps kind of bring notes together, and yeah, it's like the spine. It just
Hmm.
comes
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Yeah, it's cool too because it surprises Jessica sometimes because she'll finish
Uh-huh.
not she won't finish the drums for the whole song in a day obviously, but she'll have like a little idea for like an intro or maybe a chorus melody, and then she'll be
Hmm.
like, okay, here's the drums. I'm gonna get some lunch and you just marinate with that. So she'll be like in the other room like taking a break, eating a snack or something,
Yeah.
and then I'm working away with the guitars, and then I'll invite her to come back and hear what I came up with, and she's like,
Totally
I
different.
I did not even picture that, but that
That
sounds cool.
works.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I always surprise her sometimes with what I come up with.
Yeah.
That's
It's
very
fun.
cool. Very cool. Yeah, going back to the drum point about writing songs off the drums and the rhythm. I always
Yeah.
think of like Led Zeppelin had a song in particular where they actually did that same approach, which was
Oh.
what song was that again? That was I had it on my top of my head there too. It wasn't Cashmere.
Oh
It was
yeah.
Cashmere. It was
Was
Cashmere.
it Kashmir?
Yeah, they're in
Oh.
the studio, and John Bonham was playing the Cashmere rhythm because of the way he
Okay, yeah, I
plays
can
it.
picture that.
When he
Yeah, that's
plays it
right.
with that kind of rich, deep, kind of performance, if you would,
Yeah.
it kind of
Hmm.
inspired the band to write the song Cashmere. So that's pretty
That's
cool
so
that
Wow.
cool.
you guys did that.
Yeah, it's got a
Cool.
good pocket groove for
No
sure.
kidding.
Yes.
Right in the
Makes it more
pocket.
fun.
Right in
Yeah,
the
right in
pocket.
the pocket. Yeah.
Hmm. That's
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 awesome.
cool. Cool to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. Then
Mhm.
lyrically speaking, like is lyrics are kind of the two of you together writing lyrics. Is this like, how does that work for you two?
Yeah, it's definitely collaborative. Yeah.
Hmm.
We always start just brainstorming, and then after a while we kind of just kind of immerse ourselves into what we want the song to be like, the story of the song,
The message.
the message. So it kind of comes through as a collaboration, of course.
Yeah, yeah. So interesting.
Mhm.
Very interesting, ladies. Very interesting.
Thank you.
And then I also read too during my I got the press release from your publicist and on as far as what you guys done before, and I was reading
Yeah.
my column about from the drummer, a fantastic legendary drummer, Carmine Apiece. He made some comments about you and what you've been doing, and how
Yes.
impressed he is, like especially at such a young age and accomplishing this kind of music and this approach you have. So like,
Yeah.
what was it like to actually hear this kind of comments from Carmine Apiece about how really
Yeah.
how beyond your
honor.
years you really are?
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're so impressed. We were very honored because we know how great of a drummer he is and how much experience he's had being in so many different bands. And
Yeah.
we loved his work with the band Blue Murder. Like
So
we just
good.
really love how entertaining he is. Like he's definitely a showcase drummer. Like he does the stick
He has a
tricks and all
showman.
that. Yeah, showmanship.
The
So
showmanship.
yeah, and the fact that he's kind of tuning into some modern metal bands like us, it's very it's a huge honor to us. Yeah.
Yeah, we have so much respect for him. So
Hmm.
Yeah,
great.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, actually, we
Yeah.
had the lead singer from Vanilla Fudge, which was his very first
Oh
professional
yeah.
band
Oh
from the
yeah.
'60s. We had Mark Stein on the show a while ago, and
Oh, Mark Stein.
yeah,
Nice.
he's the lead
Nice.
singer.
Yeah.
He was the lead singer and keyboardist of Vanilla Fudge back in the day. He was on the
Oh,
show
that's awesome.
once before, so it was really fascinating just to see
That's
him
cool.
talking about Carmine Apiece as well.
Right.
Is he part of our same label too, Deco? Is he
I
on
think
Deco
he
as
is.
well?
I believe
Yes.
it
Yeah.
is the same record label. I believe it is. And that
Right. Right.
makes more sense that it would be the same label.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He's got like
Nice.
the big curly hair, right?
That's the guy.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
That's the
Make sure
guy.
Very good.
I put a face to a name. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Nice.
Now, you guys have much like live shows recently after now the kind of COVID's kind of on the weighing out. Thank God it's weighing out. But
Yeah.
you know, all live shows lasted a while. How's that worked out?
Yes.
Yeah, we've been getting all the shows. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably more so too in the future to support Realms. But we just played a show not too long ago, last Tuesday at Chain Reaction in Anaheim.
Yeah.
So that was pretty fun.
Lots of fun. Yeah, we're still on the high from that show because the show before that, it was like January. That was the last time we were on the stage.
Yeah.
So it was so good to be back on stage this past Tuesday. Lots of
Mhm.
fun.
Last
Yes.
Tuesday, very good. It was a big crowd. What kind of a capacity was it you guys playing in front of?
Yeah, for a Tuesday, actually, like a lot of people were on spring break, so we actually had a decent crowd. We had Diamante sharing the stage with us, and we also had Ice It to Kill, which we're
So good.
very
Yeah.
inspired by. So yeah, it was a great night.
It was a fun show. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. You guys, got live festivals you guys have planned or in the works coming up this summer?
Yeah, actually, yeah, we want to do
Yeah.
a lot of summer fairs and stuff. We're usually at the Orange County Fair. I believe that's Orange County. And then we do other fairs as well, but
Mhm.
we're gonna hit
That's
up
in California, right? That's California. That one?
Yes, yeah, California OC
Yeah.
Fair. So
Mhm.
Yeah. Very cool. We guys see you guys in Canada someday soon. Is that going to happen?
Oh,
I really want to. Yeah,
Yeah,
we need to get a lot of fans out there. Yeah,
love the
Come to
play there.
Toronto. Come to Toronto.
Toronto. Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
So
we'll
many
make that
good so
happen.
many good bands come from there. So
Yes,
it'd be an honor to play there at some point
yes.
for sure.
Well, you guys would be you guys would be a great fit here because there's definitely a big rock scene here. It has been for a long time. And a very healthy rock scene at that. So I
Yeah.
can see you guys be a perfect fit if you're actually made an appearance here, do some gigs. You'd be well received here. I can tell you right now.
Right. I mean, yeah, we were talking earlier, the Birthday Massacre, which we're inspired by, and then of course Rush.
Rush.
We have
Yeah,
a
Rush. Oh yeah, classic Toronto band. Yeah.
yes,
So
yeah.
good.
So we'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Good.
Sure.
Please do. So let's move on to the new record, The Realms. So when did that record start? When did you guys start writing that record, and how long did it take to finish it and record it all? And in the end, for this new record, Realms was released. I guess it was last January. It's released the new record.
I believe so. Yes.
yeah,
this past January.
Yeah.
Last January, yeah.
Yes.
So it take a long time to record it all. Like how did it work out for you to get that record up and running and completed?
Yeah, as far as like the writing process, we started writing for Realms back in 2019 actually.
Oh,
And
is that right? Oh,
even into 2020 it kind of bled. Oh, sorry, it kind of bled through the writing process. So yeah, writing
Yes.
process was from 2019 to 2020-ish, but recording it we actually started in late 2019 maybe.
Late 2019, I
Yeah.
think we finished recording Realms like late 2019, and then the
Mhm.
whole pandemic happened, so it kind of delayed a lot. But actually, we don't really regret all that time because
Yeah.
we had so much time to make the songs even better than they originally were. So the whole
Mhm.
recording was like about 2020 to that whole year really.
The
Yeah.
So
whole
we took our
year,
time.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah. So we took our time for sure. We had a click track. It was all good.
You
Everything
know, it
was
worked
flowing.
out. It all worked out.
I was happy about that. That's for sure.
This mic does not like me today.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun
Yeah,
though.
I hear
It
you.
was fun.
Yeah, and I have connection problems too, so it doesn't like me either. So it's okay.
Yeah.
We're on the same
It,
page.
it's like a live rock show.
Tighten that.
Never know what's gonna happen, huh?
You never know what's gonna happen. Live TV, live music. You never know.
Yeah.
So true. So true.
That's the fun part.
Yes.
But it's fun. Exactly. Keeps you on your toes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Don't
So
go
we
anywhere.
want you, of course, on the new record Realms. You have the title track called Realms. Excuse me. And I was listening to the lyrical content of that song. Can you maybe fill me in a little bit more about the lyrical content behind the song Realms? If there's a story there behind those lyrics.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think Jackie actually wrote most of the lyrics for that one. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's kind of a deep concept a little
Yeah, it
bit.
has a deep message there behind that song.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, it definitely does. Like especially yeah, the chorus, the can you see me between the lines, blinded, words like that, it's always about not just seeing life, just at the first point of view, just visually. You got
Mhm.
to really take in the time to just stop and smell the flowers sometimes, and just really enjoy life and
Yeah.
not think too hard about things, because
Yeah.
a big thing, everybody, we always overthink things, and
Mm,
we create scenarios in our minds that aren't really true. So
Yeah. Also too,
it's
yeah, that's a great point too. Sorry to piggyback off of that too. It's kind of like a song where it's like a lot of us we put up walls sometimes, and then
Mhm.
we're trapped in a situation that we feel like we can't be like freed from. And then
Mhm.
so
hmm
you feel like you're in that secret world. That's when the lyrics there. And then it's
Yeah.
kind of about like being open to help also, like open
Mhm.
to other people wanting to step in and kind of bring you out of that darkness. So it's
Yeah.
more
Mhm.
of a positive song too.
No, it
Definitely.
is. It really is. So when I listen to their content of the song, I'm thinking, yeah, I think that's a great message actually underneath that great song as well. And it's
Yeah.
a great message of being here mentally and now. And I just
Mhm.
love that because you're right. Because sometimes we do put a lot of barriers up and we kind of build things up to be bigger and greater and harder than they really are. And
Right,
I
right.
always love this kind of content where you guys are saying, no, 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 that's not the case at all. It's just how you're looking at it. It's just change your perspective. And
Yeah,
I just
perspective.
Exactly.
love that.
Yeah, being
Thank
present,
you.
it's very important to be present, and
Really
Mhm.
all
is.
that comes away. So
Yes.
Especially in this day and age right now, right? Because we're doing so much mental
Yeah.
illness right now than we ever have before. You look back decades, we've never seen this much mental illness comes to the stresses involved with COVID, and of course, everything's been going
Mhm.
Yes.
on in the world the last little while. It's just such an up and down, topsy turvy thing. So it's definitely a
I
really
agree.
great timely message right now, which you guys
Yeah,
are kind of touching on there indirectly, but you're touching on it, and that's I love that.
Thank you.
exactly. We always strive to be relevant too. Like,
Mhm.
we know metal is still alive. We know the whole rock
Yes, it
scene.
is.
It's alive and well,
Yeah.
and we just try to be, the most original we can, and we
Mhm.
always want to bring a positive message to our fans. So
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Every
just love
song.
that. I just love that.
Thank you.
thank
I
you.
do. I actually love the track Realms. It's a great title track as well. So it's a superb track.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
It's
appreciate that.
Yes.
rocking, good message.
Yeah, it kind of has everything that we do. Actually, there's a little melodic stuff, and there's like heavier
Some
stuff. So
Yeah,
classical in there.
classical, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah. And actually, that's the thing too. I love your music too. You guys do tie in a lot of that kind of up and that kind of a soft and heavy stuff going on within one song, and I always love that dynamic.
Oh,
Oh,
Again,
thank you.
it draws in that
thank you.
storyline more and more and more. Whether it's musical storyline or it's a storyline of the actual lyrics. But in your case, what we're talking about here about the music storyline, and
Yeah,
it's so true. It just kind of brings you in more, so get more absorbed into it. So just love
for
Yes.
that.
sure. Appreciate
Thanks.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great record. Great record. 12 great tracks on there. It's fantastic.
Hmm.
Thank
Very
you.
good. And
Happy to have
Cash,
it
oh, sorry, go ahead.
out. Oh yeah, I'm just saying we're happy to have it out finally. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, no
super
kidding. After that long
excited.
recording session, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
feeling.
oh, thank God, it's out now. Oh my God, it took a
Yeah,
long
I want people to hear this. Yeah. Like we're
I know.
stuck on Dropbox with our masters.
Right. Finally have the CD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right on. So being a new band, being new artists, like what's the challenges you guys face, on a daily basis or just in general you
Mhm.
find as a new upcoming band? What are your challenges you guys face, and how do you guys
Oh,
overcome them?
Um, I think well, the first thing that comes to mind is not comparing yourself to other artists because
Right on.
yeah, a lot of people, when they're starting a band for the first time or they're trying to get out there, they want to find something about them that makes you stand out from the rest. And
mhm.
so I think the hardest part like of our band, I guess, is trying to classify us in a certain genre because we have so many different genres going on. We got classical, we got some soft songs as well, and we
Yeah.
got metal, of
Yeah,
course. So it's hard to classify us in a genre, but that's what we embrace because that's what
yeah,
makes us different.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
There's
think
always going
that.
to be challenges too. I
Hmm.
mean, not just for female artists, but for everybody. But
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
um, yeah, yes, we actually run into a lot of people saying that they're not sure if we actually play our instruments, so they
Oh
think
yeah.
that we perform like a gimmick
It's like,
or
oh yeah,
something. We're like, what?
let me
Okay,
show you.
Yeah.
yeah,
I forgot about that.
yeah.
Yeah,
So they
it's a big
always say
one.
like, oh, this has to be a gimmick. They're twins, like they're
Really?
females. Like someone
Hmm.
threw this together. Like I don't know.
Wow.
They locked up a guy inside the amp and he's playing her parts right now.
It's like,
Yeah,
no, we're
Yeah.
not Milli Vanilli, okay? Get
Yeah.
over it.
right.
Get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like no,
The
this is really us, and as much as the look is important for us, the music actually is actually more important. That's how we formed the band because we love music. We that was the first thing we did, and we
hmm
wanted to start a band because of the music, not just because of the look or the popularity that comes
hmm
with that. So,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to add that clarity, it's like yeah, we are a real band. We play our instruments. We
hmm
may be girls, but yeah.
I'm surprised by those comments because I mean I see the stuff and it's like I can tell that's you guys playing. I don't even know you, but I can tell that's you guys playing. So I'm
Oh,
surprised
Uh-huh.
to hear those kind of comments people are making that. Like, oh, is that really you? It's
Yeah.
like what?
it's
Yeah.
usually like the darker metal people. They're like, "There's no way." Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
yeah,
give me a
It's
break.
like you're
right.
in the twilight zone.
Right. I feel like it's normally like we get those comments on music videos because it's
Yeah.
easy to kind of mime along to those. But
Yeah,
live that
yeah, I get that.
music
But
videos, but live is when you really see that.
Yep.
yeah. But in general, like I can see like that's not the case. There's no put on here. It's
Oh,
like it's
I'm
right in
glad you.
front of you. Come on.
Yeah. No one's pulling our strings,
No one's
orchestrating the
pulling
band.
strings. Exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Now, in terms of like the music scene today, do you guys listen to other bands, other artists? Like, is anybody out there right now, whether new or established, that you guys still play a lot and like listen to a lot, inspires your music a lot still? Is there any bands out there, new and old, inspire you
For
Yeah.
guys
sure.
the most?
For sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's actually a lot. Yeah, we listen to a lot of modern metal bands. A lot of subgenres of metal. So
Hmm.
we sometimes go into the extreme metal side, which is really fun because that's so challenging.
Yes.
So yeah, we like to listen to that stuff. There's a band called Lorna Shore that's pretty extreme, but when
Hmm.
we're feeling that energy, we listen to that. But also too like classical artists too. Classical symphonies we actually really like listening to.
Hmm.
Um,
Even like Hans
Really
Zimmerman stuff.
cool.
yeah,
Like
Hans Zimmer.
yeah, like as much as we love like new music, we always love the old stuff as well. So it's kind
Very
of
old stuff.
yeah,
Oh, very
it's like
old. Yeah, the classics. Yeah, the
yeah,
classical music. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we kind of fuse the two worlds together, but
yeah. We're always
That's
open to.
brilliant. But that's brilliant.
Thank
Because
yeah.
you.
because I mean, you look at all the great artists of the decades. Like it's just so many. There's Eric Clapton or the Jack
Oh
Bruce or
yeah.
whoever. They all kind
Right.
of go back to like the Beethoven and Bach and so forth, and or
Hmm.
Mozart somewhere along the lines. So that's
Hmm.
really, I
Yeah.
think it's really special that you kind of gravitate to that as well as part of your, part of your music, part of what you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And also to just to actually add a modern band that we really pull from. The band Ghost is actually yeah, super inspiring to us
Oh
cuz
yeah,
Hmm.
they actually do
Hmm.
that. Yeah, they add like kind of choral melodies and they have ominous tritones going on and the
Hmm.
drums are very catchy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, we
and
like
they
listening
also
to
have
that.
that pop vocal on top of the heavy music. So yeah, we have some people that compare us to that band because of that pop vocal with the heavy stuff, heavy
Yeah.
Right.
music as well.
Yeah.
So they're really great.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, interesting, interesting. Now, you guys still writing more songs as we speak now? You guys still always writing, or how does it work for you guys? Comes writing songs? It kind of comes in spurts when it comes to the moment. Like, do you have a
Hmm.
backlog of more material you guys sitting on right now? How does
Yes.
that work for you guys?
Actually, yeah, we're in our home studio. It's just kind of covered by this fabulous white background. But
It is fabulous, by the way. It is fabulous.
yeah,
Thank
our
you.
music would be super dark, and we probably would have blended into the background. But yeah, we have a home studio, so but as far as songwriting, sometimes it's spur of the moment. So
Mhm.
we'll have like a lot of free time. But sometimes we'll have like a few days where we don't have a lot going on, like playing shows and a lot of press, and we'll just
Yes.
be like, hey, let's just
Just jam.
jam, like write some more ideas. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it comes together that way.
Yeah, we do have a new song finished, but we just have to record it. So yeah, that one kind of came out like in like
4
less than
days.
4 days, I think. Yeah.
Wow. Very
So
good.
when we sit on an idea, sometimes it'll finish itself super quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're always in a writing mode.
That's the
Yeah.
best songs too that come to you really fast and quick. Those are part of the best songs you'll ever
Yeah.
find. I find, yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Is it the same kind of feel as your previous work on Realms, or is it a little bit different of a twist? Like how's that song kind of fit into your overall picture and
Oh,
vision?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's gonna shock a lot of people because
Really?
I
Yeah.
mean, considering
Yeah.
what we're listening to now, because we're listening to a lot of heavier stuff. We've always loved the harsh vocals in
Mhm.
metal. We don't do harsh vocals ourselves, but we listen to that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mhm.
it's gonna definitely be different. That's for sure. So I'm not
Mhm.
sure if it should be a single or a part of a full catalog
The
of an
record.
album.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's definitely gonna be different. So it's not gonna have a huge concept or anything. I don't think.
Yeah.
At least not
It
yet.
could be like a realms too. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely
Wait a minute,
metal,
I got a brainstorm. Let's do a concept record right here, right now. Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that kind of happens like halfway through like an album, but yeah,
I think so.
we're still
Yeah.
brainstorming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I hear that. I hear that. So your producer on the Realms record was Steve Everett. How did you guys meet Steve, and how that all happened, where he became the producer of the new record? So how did you guys meet first off?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think our management at the time kind of connected us to Steve.
Oh,
Mhm.
So
okay.
yeah, we found out he was actually pretty local to us. So yeah, we were able to get in contact with him, and he liked our previous work as well. So
Mhm.
hearing that inspired him to work with us. So yeah,
Yeah.
it was really great working with him too because he knows so much. He's been in the industry for such a long time
Yeah, it's been
working with.
around for quite a while. Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
worked with such iconic bands as well. So
He knows what sounds good like radio wise too, like radio rock
Got
and
the year
yeah.
for a single. Yeah. Well,
yeah,
that's
Yes.
great.
so he didn't simplify too much, but in certain areas that needed to be simplified, like we had a
Mhm.
lot going on some parts, and he would just kind of just take it back and give it a good kind of simple vibe people could catch on to. And
Mhm.
so we weren't used to that. We were like all crazy with all of our ideas. He's like, calm down.
More guitars, more drums.
Yeah, it was actually like I was doing all these like little rudiment stuff because I like doing paradiddles and rudiments, and
Mhm.
sometimes I like overdo it, I guess.
Yeah,
But
he kept us more organized, I think.
very organized.
Get them
Yeah,
more and more focused. Eh? Like, no, we're doing this. It's like this.
Yes.
I want to
exactly.
do this.
Right? Yeah, even like tracking drums too, because recording drums, you want to get a certain tone out of it. So
Yeah.
he would push me to like kind of
Mhm.
actually hit the drums a lot harder, getting the rim shots to really kind of come out.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I usually like I played piano first, so that kind of approach is a little bit more kind of calmer, I guess.
Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, you got to hit those drums.
Yeah. Yeah. You're a metal band right now. So yeah, smash them. Yeah.
Gotta smash
Yes.
them. Yeah,
He-
he's so good. Yeah,
Yeah. He must be really good to work with. Man, we must be.
yeah.
Going back to your drums, because you're a drummer. What kind of drums do you play on? Out of curiosity.
Yeah, I play Tama. It's a Star Classic Birch Babinga kit. Yeah, 5
Nice.
piece.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cymbals.
yeah.
We play for. We play on cymbals.
Oh, cymbals. I've always been a Zelgin girl, so
Right on.
Zelgin with the K. Yeah, the whole K line is really good.
Right
It's
on.
kind of dark. Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
No,
good
Zildjian
sound.
is amazing. Just love
awesome.
Zildjian.
Yes.
Yeah,
And that was like Tama sound too. So that has a nice sound to it. The Tama drums. They do have a nice sound. I wasn't more a Ludwig fan, but Tama is nice drums.
oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of the bands I listen to, they play Tama as well. So, and I like
Like Metallica.
yeah,
Mhm.
Metallica. Yeah,
Metallica.
Mario from Gojira, he's his
Yeah.
Tama too.
I
Yeah.
think Bullet for My Valentine too. Did he play?
I think at one time maybe it was Pearl, but
Yeah, Moose, the drummer from Bullet. I'm not sure. Maybe it was.
I think it was Pearl, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the guitar
too.
player.
Yeah.
I think it was Pearl, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I love the finish of her drum set too. Like
It's
I
like a
remember-
black to sparkle fade. It's
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've always done the
like-
sparkle sets. Yeah.
yes.
Especially on the light shine down on it. This makes it a little more beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in the video for A Space in the
That's right.
Silence. It was
Yeah, I've
there.
seen that.
So it kind of matches the whole vibe. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's very cool. And then for you and guitar, what's your guitar? What's your favorite make?
Yeah. My go-tos. I have two Charvel Desolation guitars.
Oh
They're
yeah.
actually they're actually discontinued, unfortunately, but
Mhm.
yeah, they're right across the room right now. But I have two different color guitars. So I got a red one, I got a black one, and
Mhm.
they both have EMG pickups, so they sound really good. So that's what I play. Pretty simple, and they're really
Yeah.
light guitars, so
They
you're
are
not
like
breaking
guitars.
your
Yeah.
back at all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super light.
yeah, love them.
It's still good for metal because I mean, it's still like generate a great sound off those guitars too, which is really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure what kind of wood they have, but they're super light and they still have that tone, which is really good to have. So, and they
Mhm.
cut through the drums. So,
Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
Get out of my way.
I bring out my huge brass snare drum. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
hold the brass snare drum.
Yeah, she needs to hear that guitar live too, so it's
Yeah.
always good.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like a bit of a sibling rivalry, I'm sure too. I'm playing you guys play live at times. I imagine where you go, no, it's getting too loud over there. I'm gonna have to trim
It's
my
very simple.
my guitar or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Uh,
There's a
Sometimes the
competition
cymbals
right
are
here
loud.
now.
exactly.
Hmm.
It's like there's too much cymbal bleed sometimes because you practice them kind of close together. So
Yeah, but we use the in-ears and cut out the sound
yeah, we have
sometimes. So
ultimate ears, so they perfect to block it out.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Selective hearing. We call it selective hearing over here. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yep.
Very good. So moving on to a little more about dreams, dream projects. Do you two have, besides living your dream, do you have also outside of this a dream project you'd like to pursue either together or individually?
Oh, I
I'm
never
not
thought
sure.
about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an interesting question too, because together we actually we have a lot of goals, like touring with certain bands that we really vibe with.
Hmm.
It'd be a dream to tour with the band Ghost and even Nightwish.
Hmm.
We have a lot of goals together as a band, but
Some female fronted bands as well.
right.
Be really
But like
cool.
personally though, I'm trying to think.
Um,
Yeah, probably
maybe
a guitar solo album with
I
in-game arms. I don't
don't know.
know.
Steve Vai, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, Steve Vai. That'd be
Right on,
nice.
Steve Vai. Right on. Right on.
I
I
know.
like to have a drum jam with Danny Carey. That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. She
Oh, so
actually
who was that
met
again? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Was that?
Oh
Danny
yeah,
Carey.
Danny Carey from the band Toll.
Gotcha.
Yeah, if I
He's
could
great.
have a
You
jam
work with
session.
them for a single or for an album?
Yeah,
Hmm.
seriously, like that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would love to work with Joe from Gojira, Joe Duplantier.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's just like the king of riffs right now, and so good at what he does.
King of riffs.
And, and he plays Charvel too. He plays Charvel guitars.
Nice.
So
Oh, that's
that
right.
would be a dream if I
Yes.
could
You got
work with him.
dual guitar leads off that right there. Yeah,
Yeah,
very
Yeah,
yeah.
cool.
that'd be awesome.
Very cool. Now moving on to some of the best advice you guys ever received in your very young career.
Hmm.
Is there actually a bit of advice that you want to pass on here to the show you received from somebody who's experienced in the business about being
Mhm.
in the music industry and of course as in a business or an artist? What was the kind of best advice you guys ever received so far, if there is any advice you guys received so far that is just really like wow, like
Mhm.
that's a great bit of advice.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's been a lot. I'm trying to
different ones.
think back when we first started Dianthus too, because there was a point in time when we first started the band, and we were really hyped because we had that new band name, we had like the new ideas, but
Yeah.
we'd go meet a lot of people in the industry, and they would really tell us like, take your time, like don't feel like you're in like a certain time crunch with
Yeah,
music, like
Mhm.
just actually take your time because what matters most is the music, and you want that to be a good product because in the
Yeah.
end no one's going to know how fast or how slow that took you
yeah,
to make.
correct.
So you want it to stand the test of time and just take your time, don't stress, and
Yeah.
be original.
Yeah, I agree. Just don't rush anything. Like, if a
Mhm.
song has to take a year or less, however long that song takes, it all depends. But as long as you're happy with it, that's what really matters. So yeah,
Yeah.
don't rush anything and just keep staying true to your vision, I
Yeah,
think.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
No, very true. Because musically speaking, that song you guys released, like that's like genie in a bottle. You're trying to make that magic happen. Sometimes it might
Uh-huh.
take like one take, three takes, 50 takes. It's
mhm,
one of those things you're trying to make it where it sounds like it's just one off, perfect, on point. But it's very
uh-huh.
true. You got to be really aware of it because that song stays out there forever. whatever it is you
Yeah.
released there. So it does have a lot of importance behind that song.
Yeah,
Exactly.
definitely.
Yeah.
All the promotion went behind that song too. And
Mhm.
one more tip actually too. It's good to be open minded too, because as
Absolutely.
artists, yeah, there's going to be people that come your way and they have ideas for you, and you can choose to either keep those or reject those ideas. But if they're good
Mhm.
ideas, like you should be open to adding that to your music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helps.
That's a
Yeah,
good
very
one.
true. It's a funny place, right? Because okay, somewhere you have to be somewhere in the middle where you got to hold your vision, but also you got
Mhm.
to, like you're right, you got to basically be open minded too at the same time. And so it's kind of a tricky balance where it's like, yeah, my vision, this is what I'm doing. However, I want to also work with other people and be
Yeah.
able to collaborate as well, or further on stuff and
Yeah.
hear the feedback, but of course within
Exactly.
reason, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I
Hmm.
feel like that's how you grow too.
Yes, you do.
If you're open minded, well,
Mhm.
if you're not open minded, you're always stuck with your own ideas,
Yeah, you
and
don't evolve. Yeah,
yeah, you don't evolve. You sound the same over time. So
Hmm.
that's right.
the more you listen to other people, you listen to other bands. It's just
Listen to your
gonna
fans.
it'll
Yeah.
come out through osmosis.
Oh, more than that. Come on, come on.
Yeah,
We love our fans.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But you got to stay inspired with other types of music too.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Mhm.
very good, ladies. Before we're on time, I just want to do a quick little kind of club tracks questions, the kind of fast track questions I like to do sometimes.
Oh,
And I'm gonna throw
okay.
it at you. What the hell? I'm gonna throw it at you anyway. So here we go.
Awesome.
So
We're
it's not
ready.
very hard. It's not very hard at all. So the
Okay.
first
Okay.
one is, who would you pick, one or the other, Beatles or Stones?
Beatles.
The Beatles. I
Beatles.
yeah, saying the Beatles.
Yeah,
Kind of easy one, that one.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Love the
Yeah,
Stones, but the
good.
Beatles were
Yeah,
the first, really, right? They were the
yeah.
biggest, the first.
Beatles are iconic.
What
I
was
know.
yeah, yeah, exactly. What album had the biggest impact on you two?
Oh
On you
man,
two?
Oh
YouTube.
gosh, I probably way back. I probably have to say "The Poison" by Bullet for My Valentine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Lots of good songs on that.
I'm still trying to think. I'm just like, wow, there's just so many albums.
You're
I probably
overthinking.
probably Rush. Moving Pictures.
Moving
Oh,
Pictures, great answer.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, Canes will love you for that comment. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Plus, the Sprontonians will love you for that one for sure.
Yeah,
Because
Yes,
it's a good
it was a
album.
love
great,
that one.
great classic record for sure from Rush. That was a
Was.
fantastic one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Sound wise, do you prefer a clean sound or just distorted sound?
Um, I'd probably have to say distorted,
Distorted?
distorted
Probably distorted.
distortion,
Yeah. If we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
Darren.
more
Talking rock
emotion.
and roll here, right? So it's gotta be
Yeah, I like the
Yes.
raw
distorted.
energy.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Hmm.
exactly. Well, hey, ladies, we're actually almost out of time here, so
Oh,
yeah.
oh,
Once we
that went
get
by
going, he's
fast.
like, no, no.
I
Yeah.
know. Never enough time when there's the two of us.
Right.
Yeah, cool,
It's
cool. Well, hey, I love to have you two back on the show again real soon because it was a real pleasure and a lot of fun. And it's too bad my co-host Mark Duda missed out tonight because you two are a lot
Hmm.
of fun. This is great. This is
Oh,
great.
I
fun.
know.
Thank you.
Love to be back. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have to stay in touch with us, and we'd love to get you
Mhm.
back in the show again. And but please keep in touch with us. I mean, a great record, love it.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
before we go, where can people look up more on YouTube, on the two of you, on YouTube, on all the platforms out there, social media?
Yes,
Yeah.
our website is dianthuslive.com. And from there,
Hmm.
you could check out all of our social media. So go to our website.
Yeah.
That's
Shows,
your website
music.
there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Well, hey, folks, check them out. The new records, Realms. We got Jessica and Jackie. Thanks for joining us again, ladies. It's a real pleasure.
Thank
Real
you.
pleasure. Thank you very much as well. So, folks, remember Zingo TV. Check it out for all the news. Watch it, hear it, read it, download it, live it, love it. And we'll see you again, guys, real soon. And thanks, Jackie. Thanks, Jessica. It's a real pleasure, real honor. Hope to see you guys
Awesome.
Thank you.
real soon. Thank
See you
you.
soon.
Bye. Thank
Take
you.
care. Bye
Take
bye.
care.
All right.